Hey everyone, No Respawns here. Hope you're having a grand week. So I finally finished Season 8, I think it is, the latest one, and got the First Responders C.A.M.P kit, which is one of the coolest awards that we've actually gotten in the seasons to date, to be honest, because it's quite versatile and it blends in with the slightly rustic vibe I'm going for. So we've been making a compound using that, but also I, for the first time in literally years, have stumbled across a new extremely flat area, which I can't believe I haven't just accidentally walked by. It's amazing. So we are just down the road from Vault 51, basically. I was doing a little bit of a wood hunting. Usually I go to the crosshair and go around here, but I accidentally clicked here and led me to this area here. Look how flat it is. I put those foundations there mainly for scale, but also so I can start the building quick. You got this wee path here, and you just follow it down from Vault 51. You'll see, because there'll be this post here. Actually, you'll see it easier because you've got a little bit of a cultist spawn. But it's not close enough they attack you. See, I'm quite fine. So yeah, this is a surprisingly large flat area, and it's amazing, and yeah, make use of it, because it's grand. I also sometimes get mob spawns here, but I think it's happened twice now, but I think, to be honest, I think it's more them attacking my camp, like a camp attack spawn, rather than an actual mob spawn, because they tend to spawn over here and wander in. So if I get attacked, we'll do some pew-pew. Right, anyway, so this new set is amazing. It's so good. There's some like little tricks I've already discovered with it, which I'm quite happy about. It's grand. What I like about it is the kind of the stuff that you get in Harper's Ferry. But what I like about this, it looks like a pre-existing structure that has then been reinforced from the outside, which suits the complete vibe of what I'm going with this really, really well. So I'm quite pleased. So what I'm going to sort of do is I've got an idea of like a quite scrappy looking, funnily enough, me doing a scrappy looking video. What? So quite a scrappy looking compound is the plan. I built it once, and it looks pretty cool. Decoration's going to take me fucking ages, but we'll manage. Do I need to go do anything with that big, or shall I keep it? Nah, we'll keep it like that. That'll be grand. Okay, so. Okay. I think when I did it before, I was a little bit further back. But to be honest, it's probably better I'm not, because that it kind of blends out to the road a little bit more. Okie dokie. What am I grabbing? What am I grabbing? This one has a little bit of the case of the build order, so I have to remember which order I put things in, otherwise they're not going to go in and I'm going to get all angry and cry a little bit. Where's my little thing gone? God, I have too much shit. Where are you, little fuck? Where are you? Where are you? Am I going blind? There you are. I am going blind, by the way, just in case you're curious. Okie dokie. Where's the middle one? There's the middle one. Oh yeah, I need to put it in. I'll just pop you there. I'm really glad I've finished the season, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to the fact that we're absolutely going to be getting an X1 5 minutes. To be honest, I kind of wish they would take a little bit of a break. I quite like how I occasionally play Dead by Daylight with mates. I don't really work on the seasons, but like my friend Stella does, and she tells me that basically they do tend to take like actual breaks. So the season will end, and you'll have like a period where they just don't do anything. Bethesda, take notes, because I'm really, really sick of... Even though, to be fair, we do have more time than we really need to do them, but it kind of almost puts it in a mindset where I don't sort of... Wait, that isn't far enough back, is it? No, it isn't. Oh, fucking dickhead. Yeah, it's got to go... Too far forward. It's too far forward, innit? Yeah, and I kind of hope they do give us maybe a break. They won't. But I'm a bit sick of... they're just... Because the problem is I want to do them because I have, like, massive FOMO. So absolutely, you know, the fear of missing out works an absolute treat on me. I would have been genuinely upset if I didn't have this build set. But in the same vein, come on, guys. I was about to say I have a wife and kids. I don't, but I could. And I wouldn't see them thanks to your stupid seasons. Right, anyway. That's my mini rant about the seasons done. I'm going to have that one. No, I'm not. I'll have that one. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. It looks so good. So good. God damn it. It's so good. So good. Lordy lord good. So I quite like this structure and what I've played. Well, I think it's pretty cool. I've got a whole vision in place. I just have to make sure I do everything in the right order. So it's going to be a bit of a dumpy one, basically. It's a bit of a dumpy structure, but there's a whole vibe with it. Lots of details, lots of interior bits. It's going to be quite cool. Obviously, won't be decorating in this video. Well, I'll do the decoration outside, so you just see it kind of built and then fully decorated afterwards. But it's going to take me hours to do. Now, there are a section of roofs. So the roofs are actually really good. It's this set here. And you get kind of the recognizable ones that you would see. But these two are good. And actually, well, these three, in fact. But also, they're quite clever. I'm also going to be using it with these compound ones as well. I'm going to do a mix. The reason for is the interior walls are actually going to be using compound pieces. I've got a whole plan with this. It's going to look very, very cool. It better. It might look shit. It won't. Mainly because I've already built it once. Right. Okie dokie. Stairs first. These stairs are really annoying because I tried to record this earlier and I made a mistake, so I had to restart. But also I was like, oh guys, because basically normally you can't, once you start attaching stuff to these, you have to sort of take everything out around them because the way the rules of the game sort of get a bit confused. But for some bizarre reason, when I tried to demonstrate that, it didn't actually let me, it just took them out straight away. So fuck me, basically, is what I'm saying. Fuck off, David. I'll get in there, you little shit. Come on, come on. Right, you know, I'm going to put you in and then just rotate you on at the top. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Okie dokie. You're going to see something cool in a sec. I mean, I find it cool, but I'm an incredibly easy to please person, to be honest. We do the roof bits first, though. Yes. You technically need to go that way. We'll take you like that. Yeah, I can do that instead. Otherwise, it's going to be mildly... Actually, no, we'll have it this way. I'm a whimsical creature. Okay. Right, okay. Check this out. This has made me... I genuinely squeaked with glee. I can snap them in there like that. I know, right? They snap in and they don't, like, if I'm going to use this one because it's a bit better for the vision I had. But the textures don't flash. I was so happy. So happy I genuinely squealed. I let out a massive squeak when I noticed that. Check it out! Check it out! Is that Bethesda planning something and it literally just working? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it is, basically. I was legitimately surprised. And incredibly pleased. It made me so happy. Just a little simple, like, quality of life thing that just means that I can do a thing that I wanted to do. GG, Bethesda. So I'm going to basically make it look like the top is all reinforced and kind of scuzzy looking. Now I should... Good. So I can take one of these stairs off at a time. The reason being is normally, if I go to here, and yes, I don't name in my blueprints because I became really lazy. So I can't place this down. I can place it here like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put the floors down, put these down, take the floors back off, put the stairs back on. But you have to do it in this specific order. Also, I absolutely love these fences as well. We're at the point now where we can finally make all the cool stuff that we've always wanted to make, which is very reassuring and makes me happy. Okay, get in there, you little shite. And we'll use that one, because I want things to look a little bit asymmetrical, and then I should be able to just do that, and... Hey! Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. And then that just snaps right back in. Voila! Because normally you can't basically put stuff on those sides, because life is cruel and unfair, and then I can just take that one out. Was really worried it wouldn't let me. See, this is one of those things, and I bang this drum a lot, but with Bethesda building games, using this engine, you can do stuff that you didn't realise you can do if you do it in the right order. But it is, like, completely determined by the actual build order. Otherwise, it just will not let you do it at all, because life is cruel and unfair. Right, let's do a little bit on the outside. Oh, I did the interior as well. See, the actual build part of this one isn't taking very long at all. Short and sweet, but that's because I absolutely know what I'm doing. I mean, I don't. Not in real life, but in this instance I did. Where's me barbed wires gone? Well, you shite. Cool. Cool. I just like... Ah, fucking little jackass. I'll have to put this on afterwards. Oh, I can't. That's fine. Fuck it. We'll help then. To be fair, honestly, it was probably less secure if you have 2 staircases. So we'll do that instead. Gorgeous. Oh, I've missed the ones on that side, haven't I? I was about to admire the exterior handiwork, and then I realised I haven't actually finished it yet. There's be lots of boards and things, don't you worry. It's going to look ramshackle and reinforced as per the brand. I'm actually probably maybe just shove them in there like that. Nah, because it'll look a bit weird. We'll do that, like that one. You fuck off, mate. Cheers. Gorgeous. Right, okay, so let's look at it from the outside so far. See? It's going to look great. It's going to look so good. I'm going to have some, like, verticality there. I haven't actually decided what it is, so you'll see it in the decoration part. Might be a prefab, we'll decide. But it's already looking cool. And this is what I like where we are with the sets, is we can sort of make the stuff that we've wanted to make for ages, finally. And it makes me an exceedingly happy young man. I can't put doors down, but you can just put the door... See, if I try and put the door down, it doesn't sap. Okay, now it is. Fuck's sake. Certain areas it wasn't snapping, because fuck me, but apparently now it's snapping. Stupid buildings. It likes to not do stuff, and then it works, and then I have to make myself look a bit like an arsehole. Going, oh, well, it worked that time. Well, normally, listen, it didn't work. So, and then we're going to have the exact same thing here. Apparently it works now. Ah, see, I told you! It didn't work. But it does this way. I wasn't lying. I'm not going to put any wallpaper or anything like that, because I sort of want it to look, again, like kind of bare metal walls. I could maybe, for example, change and put a roof in, but I'm not too bothered by that. Okay, so that's... I might add some more bits on the inside. And again, there will be some verticality. Let's just add a little bit of decoration to the outside. Then I'm going to disappear off and give this a cheeky decorating. It's going to take me absolutely ages. But oh, let's put the boards on first. I live for these boards. They're my favourite thing. Where am I? My favourite thing even more. You know what would be nice, actually? A favourites tab. Unless there is a favourite tab. And I've missed it. No, there isn't. Okay. Literally, I just thought, it's like, that seems a feature they would add. They haven't added a favourites tab, but it would be cool if they'd had. I'm actually going to be weird. Flashing textures? Oh, no, you're good. I'm going to have a little... I usually shy away from symmetry, but in this instance, I think I'm going to allow it. So what I'll do is I'll have this one there like that. And then... Well, I'll do some more off camera, because I'm probably going to spend ages fine-tuning things, but let me just add these little bits from the outside. I just want the whole thing to look like it's really, you know... This is going to be like a Responders camp kind of thing. They've kind of put a lot of effort in, and it's like absolute... That is not even vaguely close, mate, to be honest. What the fuck, David? First, you... Screw you, perception. Depth perception, you bastard. There we go. See? It'll make things look a bit more ramshackle. I kind of miss the pillar glitch from Fallout 4, because then I could, for example, pillar glitch some, say, junk fences and get them really close, but we will have to survive. Oh, it's going to look so good! Right, okay, so let's look at it now. So I'm going to do lots of more decorations off camera, but obviously that might take an age. But the vibe is already there. This kind of nice... It just looks like it fits. I was going to build this in Harper's Ferry or nearby, but then I stumbled across this area. So right, I'm going to disappear off. Going to give this a hell of a lot of decorating, and then I'll give you wonderful people a slow tour. One more. And we are finished. So this was really fun to decorate. I really like the structure and the vibe I got from it, that, you know, it was a reinforced, pre-existing structure. There's something that was made kind of post-collapse with the idea of, this is my house and I've just made it more defensible. Really shines, and I really kind of lent in to the kind of compound idea. So this is not a military compound. This is a compound, like, you know, it's something like the Walking Dead kind of style compound, where you live here, it's just, this is my home, but I've made it defensible. I can actually add some turrets, but they're noisy, so I didn't want them going off during my tour. So that's the kind of vibe I went for. This is a place that has been reinforced, but also people live here, as you can see, which is quite cool. Also, I absolutely do love the Vault Survivor outfits. They look so cool. So with that in mind, what I did with my rooms, as you can see, I've got the living areas there, and a living area there, and then the communal areas. In, you know, kind of IRL, this would be a bigger structure, right? And it would have, like, 6 rooms like this, and then everything's, you know, it's a computer game, so everything's scaled down a little bit. And that's kind of how I had it in my brain. What I might actually do, because I quite like this place, and might turn it into one of my kind of perm player homes, is I might actually clear out one of these rooms and turn it into, like, an office, or just some kind of more... So it's just me living here as opposed to kind of other survivors. But it's quite cool. I've got about 1/6 of the build budget left because I might add some more bits. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do defensible walls or just kind of leave it empty and just kind of busy the inside even more. So I kind of, as you can see, added some verticality, but there's still stuff I can be doing. But it's just such a nice little set, this. So one criticism, you may notice I've got wallpaper on the inside. Initially, I wasn't going to do that. And to be fair, I'm quite lucky in the fact to have so many that even though those are obviously not the same the texture, unless you're really paying attention, you don't really notice. The reason being is because it's kind of got that barn interior. Basically, if you put stuff on the walls, they slightly float. This is just an engine thing. I think they've made those in a way so, you can put wallpaper on it. So, yeah, if it doesn't have wallpaper on, the stuff does slightly float, which is a bit of a ball ache. But to be honest, and also... that is apparently gone. That's weird. Just gonna quietly get rid of that. What's that done that? Yeah, prick. That was weird. Anyway, let's pretend that never happened. But yes, quite cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Honestly, I'm quite lucky that I've got this wallpaper because it does blend in quite well. And I'm really happy I did that. Like using the different textures, because it just makes the inside quite dynamic. It's quite cool. Yeah, this might... I've kind of like a toss-up between this one and my swamp camp as maybe my go-tos. I'm also going to add some turrets and some more defences. Though the funny thing is my actual home is in here. Because I spent like 10 hours on that. Anywho, hope you guys like this. Gave you a few ideas. If you're kind of like nearing... the end of the season, I do recommend you give it a push because this is quite good. However, I will say that I think even on the Atom Store now, they've recently added loads of the end of season stuff. So if you are getting a serious case of FOMO, chances are in the next 6 months, you will get a chance to grab on the Atom Store. So I wouldn't worry too much if it looks like you're too far off finishing the season. Anywho, I love you all. As always, follow me on the Twitters at norespawns. I will be streaming. I'm going to France tomorrow for a wee holiday, which will be fun. I'm actually going again in July, so I'm going to France twice this year, maybe more. Anyway, I'm going next week, so I will actually be back on the 9th, so I'll be streaming again then. And yeah, pump out some more videos and just generally vibe and make cool things. Anywho, I love you all. You take care.